me which two were ad lib. Okay?
All right.
Here we go. Joke number 1 from the top. Gotta find it right here. Here we go.
All right. Heck yeah. It's a cool black guy with a thing on his head. What the hell is that? A lampshade? Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm just kidding. That's one of my buddies. He had a Halloween party last night. We had fun. We carved watermelons together. It was awesome.
Okay.
That's joke number 1. Now, was it? Now I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you real quick, and everyone down in the audience that's watching us. Was it smart to say that at a rally? I'll ask you first, Cardella.
I mean, I don't know how to answer that question. Like, was it objectively a good choice? Like, not in my eyes, but it's more so like, here's the thing. Getting into my perspective, like,
Of course.
I'm in Philadelphia and I've been seeing, like, I feel like I see an average of like one Trump sign every time I leave my house, whether it's on a billboard or somebody's house, or I'm on, like I'm on the train, and I'm seeing this in like inner city Philadelphia. So the conclusion that I'm making is that there are people of color, Black people included, that are supporting Donald Trump. And if they're doing so already, then I don't think, like, there's some people that might be offended, but I don't think that one watermelon joke is going to offend Black people that are already supporting Donald Trump.
Yeah.
So, no.
Okay.
That was a long-winded conclusion that circled back to your question.
I call that a boomerang conclusion, which is nothing wrong with that. Everyone down in the comments, what is your conclusion down below? Onyx, we were talking about when Hinchcliffe, we showed the first clip where he talked about carving a watermelon with another person. His words, not mine. Second clip of another joke. Here we go.
I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this. It's wild. And these Latinos, they love making babies too. Just know that. They do. They do. There's no pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside, just like they did to our country. Republicans are the party with a good sense of humor.
Cardella, was that ad lib or not?
No, that was rehearsed. You could tell. The first one I think was the ad lib, only because like I think he was spoofing off of somebody he saw in the crowd.
Okay.
Nice to see you. Glad you're joining us tonight.
Of course. Thank you to Lisa Marie as well. An avid veteran member of the Misfit Nation podcast. Tell him I said hi. That part, I'm like, you had to put the whole like Latinos and making babies when in fact, if we go to white America, I mean not white America, if we go to America, I mean it's, and I'm not trying to be racist here, but I'm just looking at it from a like an outside perspective from Puerto Rican to USA, that the most people that have kids are African Americans and white people. Like the southern parts are like 6, 7, 8, 9 kids, and then their kids got kids, and they got like 6 or 7 cousins. Where most of the time they marry their cousins. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna make it a race thing of like, but people that have a bunch of kids, like it's, yeah. I feel like in this, like I think of the South, yes, but also like that doesn't, there could be, there's lots of families out there that have like 8 kids. You know what I mean? So if that's the stereotype, but
true. We have a question for both of us, by the way.
Sure.
I think the question is it smart to have an insult comic perform at a rally?
No, that was incredibly stupid and inappropriate and unprofessional and just not the place, but that's who we're dealing with. So
yes. Now,
the question is, no, it's not. It was not smart.
Thank you, Lisa Marie. I was like crazy. I think it was not smart because if Miss Cardalla picked one ad lib, this joke most likely is the ad lib.
He also said that he was going to get Mexico.
It is absolutely wild times. It really, really is. And, you know, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there.
That was the clip. We got another comment before we can continue on. Here we go. You know what you're getting with Hinchcliffe. Yes. That's the thing that most people will understand. If you hire Hinchcliffe and any of his crew, they're gonna push the Tosh 2.0 like directive and narrative. And I call it the Tosh 2.0 because he did it first. Between the last 10 years, he's the only every other comic, except for the Mexican comic that got blackballed because he kept plagiarizing other people's stuff. I forgot what his name was. Something Garcia. Ryan Garcia. Something Garcia. But with this joke, and again, he's bringing up the fact that we do have a crisis here of having a lot of too many freaking landfills.
Yeah, before we get into that, like, let me just say,
Oh, thank you.
I didn't even. Huh? Oh, Carlos Mencia. Okay. Yeah. I